Studios original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails and read your reviews if we have any.
I'm
Allie Siegel. Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm
Allie
Melissa
Siegel.
Seton.
What are our reviews?
Oh, thank God. We have one from Haggy26. Crazy good. Maria. Great. Thank you. This is from David77. These ladies rock.
Ooh.
Listening to Allie, Melissa, and the now absent Maria is like hanging out with your friends. Your friends who talk about UFOs, Bigfoots, crooked yoga pants companies, and true crime. It's tons of fun and you never want it to end. The mailbags are sometimes hard to hear, but that's not their fault. Otherwise, web crawlers are banging. La 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 and honk.
I wonder if there's a way, like, is it possible instead of playing it through your phone to just insert it into the...
Yes.
Maybe that would help.
I'll start doing that instead. Because I did that once and then I did it on the phone. I was like, it sounds the same, but I think I can do some editing. Put it through the AI.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Maybe if we just, we have to listen to it so we can comment on it, but like maybe...
No, there's a way.
I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll try to make it better.
I think that's it.
All right. Two's good.
Oh, wait, no, from Rubber Cucaracha Fave, my favorite podcast. Love Allie and Melissa. Thank you, Rubber Cucaracha.
Rubber cockroach.
Okay. Oh, we have a couple emails.
Oh.
Yeah. This is from Siobhan. Driving test. What the fuck? Okay, so, first of all, huge fan of the pod and you guys. Secondly, I'm a perpetual driving fuck up. I've been learning on and off since I was 17 and have quite literally failed my test so many times I've lost count. I think around 7.
Oh my God.
Which in the UK is mega, mega expensive. On my second test, I stopped the car and cried and asked the examiner to take me home.
Oh my God. That's crazy. That's insane.
Just take me home. I can't do this anymore. That's so funny. Not back to the test center, but home.
That's so funny.
Just drop me off at home. I live a couple blocks.
Yeah, just take me home.
For
I need
context,
my mom.
I live in a part of the UK that is known for dangerous roads. And on my last test, there was a grown man riding a child's toy scooter across a double roundabout. Insane.
I mean, like that stuff, I'd be like, I couldn't drive in Europe. I would go fucking nuts.
What's a double roundabout? I've driven on a roundabout when I lived in London for a couple months. I figured that out. And it's amazing. There should be roundabouts everywhere. They're great.
I don't know what a double roundabout is. My God.
I don't even know. And driving on the other side of the road, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's too much.
I heard Becky's voicemail in the mailbag months ago about her driving test, and it really stuck with me, especially as lots of voicemails recently have spoken about driving and driving tests. This morning I had my driving test, and I was trying and failing to do guided meditations, and instead I put the Becky mailbag episode on. I laughed so much that it totally calmed my nerves, and would you believe that I fucking passed?
Shut the front door.
I am legally allowed to drive. Thanks, Becky, Melissa, and Allie, for the good vibes and supportive environment. Absolutely love you guys. Sweetest podcasters on the planet. The driving magic is real. Despite what the caller last week has experienced, the show brings good driving vibes. Love, Siobhan. Wow.
I love it.
We're getting people to pass their driver's tests.
Hell yeah. That's amazing.
Wow. Now you got to drive over from the UK.
Yeah, drive over the pond.
Yeah, drive over that bridge that they built. You know,
yeah. Just add a scuba thing or a submarine thing to your car. Yeah.
This is from Kayla, Lucid Dreaming. Hello, Allie and Melissa. I've been listening to your podcast for over a year now. This is hands down my favorite podcast. I love everything from the topics you cover to the crazy stories from mailbag episodes. I'm too shy to leave a voicemail, but I wanted to share a recent experience I had with lucid dreaming. I can't remember details of the dream too well as I completely forgot about the dream until the next evening, but I specifically remember one part. During this part, I remember the feeling of being in danger and needing to escape wherever I was currently trapped. All of a sudden, I came across a digital clock. My dream self remembered tips from your episode about learning to lucid dream. You look at a clock, look away, then look back. If the time changes or is nonsensical, that means you're dreaming. Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
And then there was also something about like trying to put your finger through your hand or something.
Yeah, something like that. I looked away from the clock, which displayed some random time, looked away, then looked back. It was completely different. Weird symbols that made no sense. I was dreaming. Jesus. My dream self immediately became aware that I was in a dream. The fear I had completely went away, and I felt completely calm knowing that I wasn't in danger. I think I woke up shortly after that. It wasn't until the next night when my sister was talking about her dreams that I remembered. I wanted to know if either of you have experienced lucid dreaming recently, or if you've tried teaching yourself how to lucid dream. I got lucky with the clock randomly showing up in my dream, but I'm hoping I have more experiences. It was the coolest thing ever. Hope you're both well, Kayla. I have never lucid dreamed.
I haven't either. Like, I've had really vivid dreams, but I don't think I've ever been like, I am in a dream right now.
Yeah, I don't. I've had dreams where I wake up and I'm like, oh, fuck, I was dreaming. I fell back asleep and I go back into the same dream.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I've never been in a dream where I'm like, oh, I'm in a dream. That has never happened to me.
No, it hasn't. Also because I kind of don't feel like they're dreams. I feel like they're alternate realities.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I don't know. My dreams are fucked up.
My dreams are fucked up too.
What's that Mitch Hedberg joke that's like, I'm in a dream and all of a sudden I'm trying to solve a mystery with my former landlord?
Oh my God, that's so true. Like my dreams are just, I'm like, what is happening?
The
like
most
it's so
random
crazy.
People are in my dreams. Like this one person from a TikTok video was in my dream that I watched a year ago. I'm like, why are you in my brain?
Yeah, I'm like, why is my subconscious doing this? Like it's just so bizarre.
Okay, voicemail time.
Hi, this is for web crawlers. This is Rosie. Long time no chat. I'm calling because I was listening to the Asada Shakur episode, and I know that Black History Month will probably be over by the time you hear this, but you know, I think any time is as good as any to talk about it. But I have an episode idea for you. There's this woman who was one of the first, if not the first, Black woman lawyers. Her name is Alberta Jones, and she was murdered. And I did an article about her for a project a few years ago. So I don't remember a lot of the details, but it was a really interesting and really sad set of circumstances. And I don't know, I felt like you guys might want to look into that because you know, obviously she was a really important person. She's actually Muhammad Ali's lawyer.
Oh, wow.
And you know, she was involved with a bunch of getting out the right to vote for Black people in the South and stuff like that. I don't know. It seems like an episode topic that you might be interested in. And you know, if you want to have me on again to talk about her, I would be thrilled to.
Yes,
cool.
All right, love you. XOXO. Bye.
Wow, I've never heard Alberta Odell
awesome.
Jones. She was African-American attorney, a civil rights icon. She was first African-American woman to pass the Kentucky bar and the first woman appointed city attorney.
Oh, that's amazing.
She was murdered by an unknown person.
Oh, God.
When she was 35.
Oh, Jesus. We should definitely do an episode on her.
Dang. Yes, add it to the list. Okay, next message.
Hello, this is for the web crawlers.
Hello.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm in Ellicott City, Maryland.
Ooh,
okay. I made a list of things to talk about when Melissa was out, but I'm going to save that for later. I just had surgery on Friday to remove a whole bunch of endometriosis from my body.
Wow.
And
Oof.
endometriosis is a bitch, and anybody who's dealing with that problem, my heart is with you. Anybody with a uterus, if something feels wrong, it's probably wrong. And don't give up until somebody fixes it.
Mm-hmm. So true.
I just wanted to call us a little PSA. I'm laying down here, still stitched up.
That sucks.
And I would hate to think of anyone else having to go through what I went through. And I was pretty lucky. with my endometriosis journey because it only took a year to diagnose.
That's okay.
And for a lot of people, it takes much longer. So anybody who's going through it, I'm thinking of you. It sucks, but we can fix it. And don't let any doctors tell you there's nothing wrong with you because you know when something is not right. So I just wanted to call and with that little PSA, thinking of people who are dealing with any kind of chronic condition. It is a bad time, but you're going to get through it. And I just wanted to call to share my thoughts on that. And I'm Lean, Mean Jennifer Machine on the Discord. If somebody is going through some medical odyssey and you want some advice or you want to know what I did, that'd be great. That's all. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Wooga.
So many people I know have endometriosis. I have it.
Yeah.
But mine is not severe. Mine's like in the early stages, which is why I had to do IVF. And I didn't know that until my IVF doctor told me. He's like doing the ultrasound. He's like, oh, I see a little bit of endometriosis here. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's probably what causes severe pain and periods. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I used to have periods so bad, like such bad pain and such bad bleeding that I would faint and like not be able to go to school. And then they said it was ovarian cysts. So I went on this medication that I believe is like off the market now because I think they found out it gives you like extra limbs and like, you know, like one of those things. Yeah, I remember it's called it was, I was on Accutane.
Yeah.
No wonder I'm like, I have depression now.
Maybe
it was called Bextra or something, I think it was called. But yeah, that was such a sweet voicemail. I love Medical Odyssey. That would be such a good name.
Odyssey.
That'd be such a good name for a podcast about chronic illness.
Yes.
And like navigating the medical system.
Didn't Lena Dunham have endometriosis? Because she had a hysterectomy. She just had everything removed because it was so severe.
And so does Padma Lakshmi.
Oh, yeah.
I also was following this girl on Instagram who was going through the same journey. She was like, my periods are not right. I know that. Yeah. And like every doctor was like, periods suck. Like that's just what it is. And then
like when it's like severe pain.
And she had uterine fibroids the size of like a cantaloupe. And she had to get them removed. Yeah. It's like doctors do not take like women and minorities seriously. Yeah. And certain socioeconomic statuses is just really horrible.
Yeah. Well, shout out to your surgery. I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, and I wish you a speedy recovery. And thank you for trying to be of service to others now.
Okay, next message.
Hi, this is a message for the web crawlers. This is my first time calling. My name's Caroline.
Hi.
So you guys said you needed people to call in, which is why I'm calling.
Thank you.
Just wanted to say, you were talking about driver's tests on your last episode, or I guess maybe 2 episodes ago. And first of all, I did pass my driver's test on the first try.
Wow.
I'm a highly anxious individual, so I like cried and practiced about 20 million times and somehow passed because I'm a terrible driver, so like God only knows. But that's the first thing. Second thing is the story about my driver's ed teacher. She, when I was driving around, getting my hours, she was very mean. She made me cry a bunch of times. This is a recurring pattern. She made me cry a bunch of times. But she also would always make me just drive around town and take her to Taco Bell. So, I mean, I don't know if that's the dream job or what, but...
That's legendary.
Yeah. So thanks for being on.
Oh, my God.
That's amazing.
That you enjoyed my driver's ed stories. Bye-bye.
That's what I would do. Be like, hey, let's go to Taco Bell real quick.
That is so funny. You just like have someone like run your errands for you, just drive you around. That is so funny.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta deposit some checks.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Well, congrats to you.
Yeah, Jesus.
Hey, web crawlers. This is Jordan from Rochester, New York.
Jordan?
I called before. It was like over a year ago. I'm the guy with the bats in his house. But I've
the bats.
Debating whether or not to call because I don't really feel like I have much to say. But I'm driving down the highway right now on my way to my weed dealer's house because
weed dealer.
Sick.
You get that. But did you? I don't know. I had to. get my car out of a shell of ice this morning. The door was closed and shut. I had to use my elbow to like shatter the ice, just get in my car. And then I'm sitting there like, did you guys ever wonder, like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I'm driving down the highway right now, and nobody cleaned off their roof, so there's just sheets of ice flying off the tops of cars, going everywhere.
I know,
and,
I
like,
didn't do that
we
either.
don't cancel everything. We just go to work in this. Like,
it's
that's
crazy.
insane.
How is it the thing? I don't know. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. I love you guys. Oh, also, you should do a crossover episode with Rebecca from The Alarm. Bye.
With Rebecca from The Alarm? Yeah.
We have before. I guess we've been
years.
guests. Yeah, we've been guests on each other's shows, but that'd be nice. Yeah, I grew up in Los Angeles, so I've never experienced that. But
you haven't experienced you just wipe off a hole so you can see you're in your windshield.
Insane.
And then the rest of the snow just blows off the top. But then everybody does that, so snow's just constantly blowing on your car.
Like in LA, like we don't leave the house if it's like 50 degrees.
Although
like,
it snowed. It snowed here.
Yeah, I put it on my Instagram. It snowed in my backyard.
That's
or I guess
crazy.
It had a different name. It's called like gravel or something.
Hail?
No, it's different from hail. I can tell you the name of it right now. Hold on.
Oh. Because it was like little ice pellet things?
It's called grapple. So it's like in between snow and hail.
Oh.
It's actually when hail gets attached to snow and it's not cold enough for it to be snow and like where we are, so it like it's basically like soft hail.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, my mom sent me a clip of it from the news.
Oh, like it's kind of a wet snow. It looked like snow.
It's like when hail gets attached to snowflakes or something and then it falls, but it's not like only snowflakes. It's like hail flakes.
Interesting.
Soft, fuzzy hail flakes.
Well, it snowed. It snowed in LA, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, next message.
Hi, Webcrawlers, Jordan again.
Hi.
I'm calling back because something weird did happen to me recently. I don't know if you guys think it's kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure that Wellbutrin made me hate bananas. I hate bananas. I eat one basically every day of my entire life until I went on Wellbutrin. Can't touch them. Can't stand them.
Weird.
Is it worth Wellbutrin? I don't know. Do I feel any different? I don't know. Anyway, I'm 42. Just dealing with life, all the usual shit, anxiety, depression, and being adult ADD diagnosed and realizing that, Anyway, what the hell am I talking about? I don't know. I hope that... I've heard worse messages on here.
So he's taking Wellbutrin and he hates bananas. That's interesting. I've taken Wellbutrin. Wellbutrin it's like, isn't it somewhat of an appetite suppressant?
I think it is. It can cause dry mouth, I'm seeing.
Right. I'm wondering if because when I took Vyvanse, it is an appetite suppressant. Like I remember I couldn't eat certain foods because it just you get dry mouth. You get I don't know. That's
okay. So
interesting.
it says altered chemosensory functioning affecting taste and smell can potentially occur.
Yeah. That's
so maybe it changed your taste buds.
Crazy. Adults being diagnosed with ADHD.
Wow.
Welcome.
Oh yeah,
to the
I'm one of
club.
those. Yeah.
Yep. Is that why there's an Adderall shortage?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know why. I just thought they were just...
Well, why it happened was because there started being so many of those Instagram ads of and TikTok things of do you have ADD? We can prescribe you ADD over this app. And then so many people started being diagnosed with ADD and ADHD that there was an Adderall shortage.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's the same with the Ozempic shortage now, where it's just everyone's being diagnosed with it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you able to get your prescription?
I am now. For months and months, I had to drive 45 minutes to get it. But now it's back in my CVS, or it was last month.
That's
but
crazy.
I like take a Adderall and then like I take a 2-hour nap. Like I like Adderall. Like I actually really do need Adderall. Like it does not make me manic or hyper. Like it just helps me focus and not have like a bajillion thoughts at once. But yeah, I think, maybe there are that many people who need it that there was a shortage.
I'm sure there are. Like everyone has ADHD. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's from SpongeBob.
Next message.
This message is for the web crawlers. Hi, my name is Taylor. New listener. First time caller.
Hello,
Taylor.
I'm driving right now. If you hear my blinker, that's what you're hearing. I had to stop listening to the newest mailbag episode so that I could call and tell you because the girl was talking about how she was cursed with her cars.
Uh-oh.
And I never considered that before, but I think I'm also cursed.
Uh-oh.
So let me break this down for you. First of all, let me tell you that, I know I'm a bad driver. I failed my road test twice.
Mm-hmm.
I have terrible depth perception.
Me too.
I run over curbs on a regular. The memes that you see about girls hitting the curb being like, oopsie, that's really my life. So anyways, my first car was like a 2002 like old grandpa like boat car. Like it looks like a Ford Taurus, but I can't remember actually what it was. And a couple of weeks after I started driving it, all the lights in my dashboard went out. So I couldn't see how fast I was going.
Oh,
so
oh my God.
I took like a little LED flashlight and like 2 like Velcro strips, and I would just Velcro the LED flashlight to my like steering column, and I would just turn it on, and then I would set my cruise control to like the speed limit or whatever, and then I would just like hope for the best, I guess.
Oh, that's insane.
And then I ran out of gas in that car, and my sister and I guess, are idiots, and we didn't know that when you run out of gas, you have to like, I don't know, turn it over a couple of times. If you, PSA, anyone listening who ever runs out of gas and never has before, you have to turn it over a couple times. You can let the fuel go back through the fuel line. Who knew? I was convinced there was something deeply wrong with my car, so I left it in a church parking lot overnight with a note in the window, and then my brother came and looked at it at 6 a.m. He discovered it truly was just out of gas. He was pissed, but it is what it is. Thank God for brothers who come and rescue you. And then I got that car died. I drove it until it died. And then I got a new car, and it was new to me, but a used car. And I was driving down the expressway one day, and boom, ran over like a construction sign that fell over. Caught my tire on my mom's birthday.
How'd you miss that?
Crying.
I don't know if you're cursed. You might just be a really bad driver.
I guess a panhandler. Oh my goodness. An unhoused man.
Yes.
Anyways, he told me that I was driving on the rim, and I was like, what? I'm an idiot. And he was like, baby girl, you're driving on the rim. And I was like, oh no. All over. And I just feel like I need to tell you I'm high. I feel like every message I've heard since I started listening to this podcast is like, I'm stoned right now.
I think that...
Anyways.
She got in an accident.
I think there's a part 2, yeah.
I don't know if she should be talking on the phone and driving.
I know, right?
Of course. Part 2 to my car dilemma. So I had my second car, ran over the sign, popped my tire, whatever. And then
it happens.
My brakes went out on that car on 2 separate occasions. Once my cousin was in the car, she still talks about it to this day. She says, I was pressing on the brakes, we weren't stopping. And I just was like, oh, we're not stopping. And we just literally coasted to a stop. Same thing happened to my sister in the car.
Oh my God.
I'll never forget it. On the day of my 21st birthday, I was woken up at 6 a.m. I was so hungover. My family and I had gone out the night before. I started drinking at midnight when I turned 21. So I was like, I needed more sleep. It was 6 a.m. My car alarm was going off. This happened for multiple days. My car alarm would just randomly go off. And finally, we figured out it was the door sensor. There was something wrong with the door sensor. So, it kept thinking that the door was open.
That's
or somebody
annoying.
was trying to open the door while it was locked, to break
sucks.
it. Anyways, and then so many things happened in that car. And then I got a new car. And then, you know what, you guys? I hit a deer. And then, you know what I hit? After that, I hit a turkey. And you know what?
A turkey?
said to me, she said, I've never heard of anyone hitting a turkey. And, we live in Michigan. And there's wild fucking turkeys here. You know what? And then I hit one. And then a couple months later, my friend hit one. And I made him send me a picture so I could send it to my mom and be like, so I know someone else who hit a turkey. So anyways, and then actually that car was pretty okay until I started hitting things with it. And then eventually my ex-boyfriend, who coincidentally is a mechanic and is the one who works on all of my cars, was like,
he's sabotaging
hey, buddy, one of your head gaskets is about to blow. And you need to get a new car. So I got a new car, and now I drive my little white lightning baby, and so far she's been good to me. So maybe I've broken the curse. So thanks for listening to me ramble about it. I really appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work. Love the content you're putting out. I will be listening for weeks until I'm caught up. Thank you and good night.
Wow.
That's insane.
A turkey, a deer, a construction sign, and a stop sign.
And no brakes.
And no brakes twice.
Yeah.
And ran out of gas.
I mean, most of those are your fault. I'm not going to lie. But the no brakes thing sucks.
That's crazy.
Scary.
Once your brakes go out in a car, like, I feel like you just got to get a new car.
Yeah, I'm not trusting that being fixed.
No. Or your boyfriend, the mechanic, is sabotaging you.
Yeah. Like, oops, my wires have been cut. Yeah.
Okay, next message.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. It's Carly again.
Hi, Carly. Ooh.
What's up? Okay, so I just wanted to say I have never swallowed a pencil grip.
Okay.
A pencil grip?
I just know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. I was a nurse's assistant.
Oh, wow.
For a year during the pandemic. So I've seen a lot of weird shit. Like, literally. Like, I've seen some weird shit in people's shit. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to call you about. I was on Instagram, right? And I saw her story that you guys need to look into, and I knew that I had to message you guys. Like, as soon as possible. I just saw this Instagram article, Jesus Christ. I saw this article about this bride who caught her, like, groom being breastfed by his own mother before their wedding ceremony.
I saw this article.
What?
Now, I don't even like my mom that much, let alone would I be sucking on her titties, like, on the day of my wedding. I just thought that you guys might want to look into that, and I would love to know your opinions on that, specifically Allie, because I know
really?
she has something to say. Anyway, bye, guys. See ya. Have a great day.
This, like, a couple weeks ago, I saw that. I swear I sent it to the group text. Maybe I didn't. But, like, a bride walked in on her husband breastfeeding from his mother.
Oh my God, I'm seeing it right now.
Apparently that's a thing.
That's a thing?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. But first of all,
why is the mom still producing milk?
If she's still producing milk,
it's because he's regularly breastfeeding.
Because once you stop breastfeeding, you can't produce milk anymore. You got to, like, keep doing it. So is this something that's been going on his whole life?
I'm, like, reading the article right now. It doesn't say whether or not she went through with the wedding. There's no way I would. I would be like, no.
That's terrifying.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That at that point, like, that's incestual. That's, like, sexual at that point.
Yes. If you're, like, a man in, like, your 20s or 30s,
sucking on your mom's tit and she's still producing milk, which means it's a regular occurrence. That's like a kink. That's sexual. That's not sustenance. That's a kink. No, that's a sex thing. And I would be out of there so fast.
Ugh, I hate it.
That's disgusting.
Oh wait, there's another part to this message.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. It's me again. I know I just left a message. I forgot. I can't remember if I said my name already or not, but it's Carly. If I didn't say it on the last message, I'm sorry if you can hear a plane in the background. I live in Indiana.
I'm a pilot and I'm flying right now.
Anyway, I also wanted to add, I'm like super poor, so if you guys need any extra help, I'm totally open for jobs. Just putting this out there. As an administrator and all that jazz, I'm funny. At least I think I am. So,
can you do social media?
Yeah, I love you guys. Bye.
Carly in Indiana.
Carly,
needs a job.
Yeah, if anyone is hiring, Carly, do you know how to like make TikToks?
Because I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay, 2 messages left.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. I am calling because I am re-listening to all of the episodes from the beginning, and I just love you guys so much. From the beginning, this has been so hilarious and interesting, and so glad that you guys are still doing the podcast.
Can you hear this?
No.
That you did so many podcasts so far. Also, I wanted to gush about Allie for a little bit because I cannot get over how hilarious Allie and Maria's dynamic is. Allie seems to have like this disdain for Maria that is so funny. Maria will say something and then Allie will have like a pregnant pause and be like, okay, anyway. And I go on with the story and I love it so much. And I'm thinking if for some weird reason I am ever introduced to Jason Segel, I am going to fangirl and be like, oh my God, are you Ali Siegel's brother?
Oh my God, please do. That would make my day.
Just to tell him how much I love her. But anyway, Melissa, congratulations on being a mom. So happy you're back. I hope Maria as well, and Allie, my queen. You really killed it while Melissa was on maternity leave.
I don't know about that, but thank you.
You made a couple of comments that make me feel like perhaps you were judging yourself a little harshly about how you did as a solo host, and I just want to tell you, you did fantastic, and I still look forward to every episode.
Thank you.
I am glad to have my girls back together. Anyway,
the gang's back.
I love you guys. I'm obsessed with you guys. I want to be friends in real life. I want you to let me love you. Bye.
So that was hard to hear. She's talking about Allie and Maria's dynamic.
She likes the sexual tension between me and Maria.
She likes the sexual tension. How you're anytime Maria says something, you say something back.
Yeah, she likes
you're very
when Maria
good.
And I say things to each other.
When you say things. And if she ever meets your brother, she's going to be like, oh my God, are you Allie Siegel's brother?
Yeah.
I still regret when I was in Ojai.
Everyone should do that if they ever see him.
I saw him at a diner and I wanted to be like, oh, fuck, are you? Like, because I haven't met him and be like, oh my God, you're Allie's brother.
Are you related to Allie Siegel?
Okay, last message.
Ooh.
Hello from Chicago. That sounded horrible. Hi, my name is Maggie. This message is for the web crawlers.
Chicago.
I'm calling because a couple of days ago I was listening to the episode where you guys didn't know which herpes was which. And I'm here to tell you something that a coworker told me while he was going to school at seminary school. He says to me, herpes 1 is on the mouth and herpes 2 is way down south. Yeah, no, really. So that's how you know which herpes is which.
Got it.
Welcome back, Melissa. Welcome back, everybody. I don't know. I've lost
back, everybody.
Train here. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Herpes 1 is on the
I think
mouth.
we got our title for our episode.
Is down south.
Way down south. Oh my God, that's so funny. Guys, we'll continue to call in. You guys are the best. And join our Patreon because if you want to see more of Maria and I talking to each other and some of that hot sexual tension.
Hot tension.
We will be at Alien Con doing our thing. All right, well, I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
Sorry, I just burped. And that is our mailbag episode. Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.